after winning 2 consecutive Cadillac tournaments, you were paired with Jay Youngblood as a regular tag team partner. And on February 7th, 1982, you and Jay would take on Ole Anderson and Stan Hansen in a one-night tournament in front of a big crowd in Greensboro. And so, Jake, I had showed you this photo before we started recording. That is from that day, February 7th, 1982. And Jake, I've got to ask you about the boots. Those are some badass looking boots, and I'm
Yeah.
wondering, wrestling is such an insider business back in those days, and finding gear, I can't imagine it's easy. Where were you going to get your ring gear?
I don't remember. I just remember that I took my time looking for the right stuff, and I didn't like stuff that I didn't like cookie cutter stuff. You know,
Hmm.
find things that were different. These boots were definitely different.
Like, there's a lot going on in this photo, and we're going to talk about more of it. But yeah, that's the first thing that jumped off the page to me. Like, those boots are fucking cool. And I'm like, I'm in the market personally right now to buy some boots. And I'm looking at those like, boy, I wonder if I could have those remade for me.
That would be good.
I think I might give it a shot, dude, because those are sick. The other thing that I noticed, and I've still got this photo up again. If you're not watching this, please check us out on YouTube so you can kind of get more context. But the other thing I'm wondering about is that there's a little boy there right next to you, and it's interesting because you and Jay are clearly making your entrance, and this kid is just there. It looks like he's trying to hold your hand or get an autograph or something. And it makes me wonder, Jake, were there no barricades in the Greensboro Coliseum?
Nope.
How often were fans just wandering right up to you?
Oh, it happened all the time, man.
You once told a great story about, I think it was Robert Plant coming up to you right
Yeah,
before you were going out the curtain. And you're in game mode, right? You're ready to go out there and work. So you were kind of an asshole to him without knowing he was Robert Plant. What's it like when one of these kids is coming up to you?
well, by that time I'd learned my lesson. Be careful what you say. You know, it might be somebody that you don't want to offend. And I just try to keep moving. That's the whole thing. Don't stop. If you stop, you're going to get surrounded and you're screwed. Just keep moving.
Hard to be mean when it's a cute kid coming up to you too, looking for an
Oh,
autograph, right?
yeah.
Plus, you're a baby face, so I guess you probably had to be nice.
Oh, of course I was.
I don't know. There's a little gleam in your eye right now. You sure?
Trust me.
Hey, before I forget about this question, it also pertains to those wrestling boots, and I'm curious, how long would a pair of boots last you back in those days?
Oh, several years.
Really, that long?
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of stuff are you doing to care for the boots? Are you like, do they have to be like oiled or something?
That's a funny thing. I never did a damn thing to them.
Really?
I just wipe them off every now and then if they got a bunch of blood on them or whatever, but I'd wipe them off. That was it.
Those boots must have smelled like the monkey house at the zoo after a couple years.
I never put my nose near them.